All right, guys. AD's injury news has finally come out. It's pretty much nothing, but essentially it just says after extensive consultation with Lakers team physicians and outside specialists, it has been determined that Anthony Davis has a stress injury in his right foot. Davis will be out indefinitely. Further updates will be provided when appropriate. This is just typical team jargon that they tend to throw out there all the time. It doesn't actually mean much. I mean, for goodness sakes, we have all the best doctors treating these guys. What the heck is just a simple stress injury? I went ahead and did a little bit more research so we could actually get some appropriate news from medical professionals outside of the NBA that can at least look at some footage and see if they could determine something that makes a little bit more sense. So I found this guy on Twitter. He goes by Dr. Evan Jeffries, and he's basically saying that he thinks that it's a Liz Frank injury. Then he dives into it a little bit more from another follow-up of another doctor named Dr. Rajpal Brar. And this guy mentions that, do you think it'd be a potential open chain Liz Frank injury? And then Dr. Evan again goes back saying that normally it's a closed chain, but when he plays the replays over and over again to see where the foot was positioned and the potential rotation caused by Anthony Davis's leg hitting Jokic's leg, it makes him think that Liz Frank might be the potential injury. Then he says Lakers needed multiple specialists and imaging to go ahead and take a look at AD's leg, and that's pretty concerning. So if it is a Liz Frank injury, I think that's the same one that was done to one of the players. I can't recall his name right now, but I know that it's an injury that kind of tears the bottom of the foot tissue, and from there it's going to cause a lot of pain and a lot of healing time just to get the person or the player back on the court. So for AD, I mean, this is kind of big news because this guy's injured all the time and it absolutely sucks for Lakers fans. I really hope it's not a Liz Frank injury. Lakers are not giving enough updates, just saying it's a stress injury. But man, this is a really bad sign to say the least. Now, in the meantime, Davis, he was dominant during the campaign. He was averaging 27.4 points per game. He was averaging 12 rebounds per game. He was shooting almost 60% from the field and getting about 2 blocks every single night. In the meantime, Lakers have substituted him with Thomas Bryant stepping in as the center. And now it's just kind of how are Lakers going to hang in there until AD can actually get back. So we'll see. But this absolutely sucks. I think the Lakers medical staff owe it to the fans to at least throw more information out there, to say the things that they've done, to look into exactly what's really going on with AD, to at least give us some kind of timetable in hopes that they might expect him to return by. But saying that he's out for at least a month or maybe even farther out, that just pretty much means that Lakers are going to have a washed up year. And that's just another year of LeBron's talents essentially being wasted. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Hopefully AD will come back soon, but it's not looking good, fellas.